Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! Plays it in. Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And here's Nunez.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Suarez. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Suarez. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mendes could try cutting inside here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will come.
And he's had a hit! McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet, spread out to the left. The fullback is in acres of space here. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Bullet! Goal! A quite incredible smell. They are flying. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Works it forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collier. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot's on here. Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's McAllister. And he's there to clear it. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. McAllister. Can he put it away? They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A case now of complete control. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Looking for the runner. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this could be the final action of the first half. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Vietnam 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Messi, and now the hit! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Araujo. Aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Yilmaz, and it's Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. No way. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Paris Saint-Germain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Neymar, foot in. Luis Suarez. Rodri. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Maldini. Here's Rodri. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And here's Messi. And here's Suarez. He's having a go. And that's off target.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cleared without complication.
The attendance for this match match was
Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Darwin.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
They're up to 5 corners now. And a few accusing looks coming his way. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Gullit. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Vietnam were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That's headed upfield. Thuram calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. Yilmaz. And it's Messi. Vieira. Yilmaz!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nunez. Belletti. Now it's Darwin. Gullit! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Gullit. Number 6, Zakaria. Number 14, McAllister. Number 20, Nuno Mendes.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 26, Kagawa.
Vietnam
Number 15,
are coasting towards
Chouameni.
victory.
Number 18, Schneider.
Kagawa.
Number 27,
Koller.
Coutinho. Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard clears it away. Nunez shapes to shoot! It's a lucky 7th corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Tar. Rijkaard. Rodri. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It is a very, very good save. That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
3 minutes added time.
Darwin. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing... So that's it, it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Kimmich. Abraham looks to get on the end of this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was alert to it. Abraham. Rodri gets across and deals with it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Abraham. Played out to the left flank. Abraham! Rough, can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Abraham is in a really good position out wide. He's found a way through. Punched away. Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Rafael Leao. And here's Thuram.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now he's off and running. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, easy pickings there. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Abraham. Abraham. De Bruyne. And Hakimi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. The ball has bounced loose now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Oblak is there to clear. Trippier. And here's Abraham. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Bruyne. Olise. De Bruyne. That is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. What shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. And that has been clubbed away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Trippier is fouled. He's in plenty of space here. Trippier played into the middle. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lewandowski knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Decent hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. That's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a lovely, neat pass.
The attendance for this match was
That has been cut short.
71,898.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Olise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is a great pick-out. He has found the... He's had a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's an excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Rafael Leao. Olise. And it's De Bruyne. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's De Bruyne. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Rafael Leão. Number 90, Tammy Abraham. Number 22, Joshua Kimmich. Number
Van Dijk.
14, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Szoboszlai.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Played right into his path.
Number 5, Caicedo.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Bruyne.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hits one! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Trippier. Over to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the counter is on. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found him in space. Great hit! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He's tried one! Trippier showing good feet. McAllister, and he's gone backward here. There's the hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Short changes him with that pass. That is a great pick out. Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Olise. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah,
Lewandowski! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And here's Lewandowski. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Abraham. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. De Bruyne. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's gone looking for safety. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! He's scored!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Alexander-Arnold proves too strong. Rafael Leao does really well there. He is strong.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That'll be a throw. And it's Trippier. Rafael Leao. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Spread it left. De Bruyne. That's good play. Rodri. Lewandowski. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. De Bruyne. Hakimi. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He can get that clear. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rafael Leao. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's there to get it away. And it's Trippier. Rudiger. Hakimi calmly anticipates. And he's quick to get it clear again. Trippier made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Abraham. And here's Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
De Bruyne. Nice control. Rodri. Shot could be on. Great hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. That's a throw. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
987.
So their 4th corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Thuram. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, such a clever touch. Abraham. Well, there's the clearance. Kimmich. Abraham. Decent hit! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Cleared without complication. Olise. Thiaw deals with that comfortably. Olise. And it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Into the last quarter of an hour. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hakimi is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Bellingham. Number 22, Joshua Kimmich. Number 25.
He's got the shot away!
Number
And
18,
somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Szoboszlai.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 5, Caicedo. Number 17, Alphonso Davies.
And he's there to
Number
clear
10,
it.
Matthias Cunha.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that has been clubbed away. The final seconds now. Szoboszlai. And he's there to get it away. Musiala. Over to the left. Works it forward. Matheus Cunha. McAllister. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Vietnam certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. Darwin. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he thumps it clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. And it's Lewandowski. So we're still where we started right now. McAllister. Vietnam have it back and can go again. Pullet plays a delicate ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is great defending, so alert. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's ball. Messi. Cafu. And it's Messi. It's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for the header! Oh, what has happened here? Has a go! Pullet tries to clear. He's having a go! Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Roberto Carlos. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! Oh, delightful ball. And that is a little undercooked. Chips it through. Now it's Darwin.
White really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Leicester can get it clear. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's a little off target. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Bellingham. He's had a hit! White gets it clear. Gets his pass away. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the further he went...
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This is their second corner of the game. Bellingham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, a terrific header. He's scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rijkaard. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Works it forward. And it's Lewandowski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernes. Lewandowski. Chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Lewandowski knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, McAllister. Number
He's
6,
intervened well there.
Zakaria.
Rijkaard.
Number 20, Nuno Mendes.
Cafu.
Coming on the field, number 2, Xabi
Well, there's
Alonso.
plenty to like
Number
about this
18,
approach. Get your head down,
Schneider.
keep battling away, and
Number
eventually
15,
things might change for you.
Tchouaméni. Number 27, Serginho. Substitution.
Serginho. Xabi Alonso. Could be danger here. And that's gone loose. Cleared without hesitation. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good foot in there. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Schneider getting this one clear. Cafu. And the number on the board is 3. And now they can clear their lines. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written
Volunteers
all
to
over
reach
it, but
block.
credit to them.
Please
They
report
upped their
to the
game in
staff
the
room
end,
immediately.
and I thought they got what they deserved.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's looking for the runner here. That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Collier. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Collar has been caught there, it's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's got tall. There it is! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Passes short and sharp. And he'll shoot here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
McAllister clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. They get a throw in. Nunez. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Brilliantly cut out. Zakaria with the clearance. Thuram. Collier. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Collar chasing after it. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. McAllister. Hoisted in. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. No, that's too long. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Now it's Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. White getting this one clear. Mbappe. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. McAllister. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Guardiola. The fullback is in acres of space here. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi looking to run onto it. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendes cuts out the pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's had a hit! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Vietnam, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nice defending, it's got the job done. McAllister. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they win it back again. The ball has bounced loose now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that was expansive and inside.
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nuno Mendes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. McAllister. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mendes is charging up on the overlap. Goalkeeper's ball. Rodri. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. McAllister. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Guardiola to McAllister. And smartly reclaimed. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now the finish! And he hits the net!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Chelsea give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rodri. Mbappe. Rodri. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Oh, he's found some space here, and he's picked out the run. Cleared without complication. Rodri. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And again! Goal! And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Number 9,
Chelsea
Fernando Torres.
finding their passes.
Number 8, Rafinha. Number
Rafinha.
13,
And it's played into the middle.
Substitutions taking
Araujo
place.
gets it away. Rodri. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. And it's lofted through here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Xabi Alonso providing an outlet on that flank. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's a fine interception. Collar. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Vietnam are having a ball here. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes
And here's
have been
Messi.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Darwin. That looks a good ball through. Collar finds himself offside. Guardiola. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Collar, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And it's Perez. Now it's En-Nesyri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Koller producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Nesta. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. Perez. Oh, this is a very good run. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. White deals with that comfortably. Now it's Seedorf. Bullet! Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Perez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nunez is flagged offside. And it's Perez. Perez.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Darwin. Nuno Mendes. And he's picked out the run.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Perez.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's through here. Oh, that was vital. Nesta gets it away. Nunez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Seedorf. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Darwin. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's just misjudged that one. En-Nesyri. Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Perez. Lizarazu. Swung over. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Played towards the other side. Lizarazu. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Perez. Back into the middle.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That has been cut short. En-Nesyri played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to belt it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Pires. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Seedorf. And here's Pires. Lizarazu. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Has a look and place it forward. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he finish?
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Araujo. En-Nesyri has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Some really good ball movement. And here's Totti. Totti. Chance! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Has a go! It's a loose ball. Great hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's picked out the... Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Can he stop it going out? And here's Hullet. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a nicely measured pass.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's been picked out. Shevchenko. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. And he's intervened well there. Chips it through. Oh, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Lizarazu. Now he's off and running. And they can counter here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Hullet receives it in a good position. There's the hit! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Vietnam complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And he's straight offside. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added... There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Perez. Speculative strike. Well, it was a chance. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Koller claiming the man of